worst symptoms are obviously I can't walk. I'm in a wheelchair. I have lots of pain all over. Wow, that's good.
This is not something 18-year-olds should have to go through, but for the past couple of years, this is Nicole Bottle's life.
I was tested for everything. They were looking for, I have joint pain, so maybe I have arthritis or lupus. I have breathing problems, maybe I have asthma, I have migraines, maybe it's just headaches. But obviously when you have so many symptoms, it's starting to look a little suspicious.
Bottle suffers from Lyme disease. Halfway through her grade 10 year, she was bitten by a tick. She couldn't go to school. No one knew what she had, not even the doctors. So her mother did some research on the internet, and even after telling the doctors, they brushed it aside.
It's not like there was any other possible diagnosis. They were like, oh, it could be this, it could be that, but they were really just guessing.
While many may not know it, there are ticks in BC, and many of those ticks carry Lyme disease, a debilitating condition that causes chronic fatigue, memory loss, and pain. Critics say while there has been more awareness over the past 4 or 5 years, doctors still need to do more.
Doctors are supposed to find evidence of a tick bite.
Yeah. David Coverley is with the Canadian Lyme Disease Foundation.
There's a large Lyme disease community in Greater Victoria, as there is throughout southern British Columbia.
He says many doctors won't recognize the condition, which prolongs the disease. Lyme disease is treated with 4 weeks of antibiotics, and a person can get better if it's treated quickly.
And what you need really is for doctors to have the confidence that they can diagnose this disease from symptoms. It's not that difficult, and that they have permission and in fact are encouraged to treat it when they see the symptoms.
But the province's chief medical officer disagrees. He says doctors take it seriously, but they need some help from the patients.
It depends. If you go in and say, it's summertime, I was out in the country, I had a tick, I had a fluish fever, I now have a bullseye and a spreading rash, yes, you're going to get 100% diagnosis.
But if you have the generic symptoms like joint pain, fatigue, etc., it can be harder to diagnose. So the province is investing $2 million into research to study Lyme disease, chronic fatigue, and fibromyalgia on the Lower Mainland. Dr. Kendall says the study should help distinguish the 3 conditions since they have many overlapping symptoms.
Hopefully we'll get better diagnostic tools, hopefully we'll get better understanding of some of these conditions, and hopefully we'll have better disease treatment or management tools, which can then be sort of shared with the rest of the, the patients and physicians.
He adds that while many infectious disease experts won't recognize some symptoms of Lyme disease as part of the ongoing infection, he says the patients shouldn't be abandoned, and critics say it's a step in the right direction.
It is good news. To this point, I would say it's a good direction to take, in that they're going to be looking for new ways of diagnosing the illness and more certainty than we have today.
As for Bottles, she hopes more research can be done quickly so others don't have to face the same hardships that she has. In the meantime, all she can do is hope that one day she'll be cured and do some of life's simplest things.
It's all the little things that you sort of take for granted. I can't get up and make myself a sandwich very easily.
In Victoria, I'm Sucheta Singh, your health and wellness specialist.